Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make a slingshot, and it's a pretty easy process. You have to be a little patient though, because it's a little tedious on the fingers. If you're not very dexterous with your fingers, it's going to take a little bit. If you're very dexterous with your fingers and know how to handle stuff like how to handle rubber bands and like braiding and shit like that, then you're good. But basically, what I'm going to show you is today how to braid it so that you can make one out of rubber bands like this. Never thought I could do that when I was little. I made my first slingshot when I was 10, and it didn't really work. It was made out of, those stretchy cords that you use to adjust the size of the pockets on their book bags, like those ones in the JanSport. Yeah, that's what I used. Sucked because I shot little airsoft pellets out of it. Those didn't even go that far. So I'm gonna show you how to braid this. You saw my patch in another video, which was on another channel because I forgot the password to that account. So yeah, I guess this is the same account, just a different name and stuff. So what you're gonna do is first one, you're gonna feed it through, and then you're gonna take these two loops, and you're gonna put them together like this. And then you're gonna take your next rubber band and keep doing the process, keep repeating that until you have as many rubber bands on the single braid as you want. And that's what's gonna give your slingshot enough power to launch a rock a decent distance. So if you're hunting or whatever, and you want to catch something, you want to adjust the power. So you can hunt anything from like birds, knock them out of the sky. I heard stories about people with slings back in the old days sitting there and picking birds out of the sky who want to eat their crops. And I guess this is a little less, strenuous on the arm. You don't have to swing your arm around, obviously. This can be deadly if you apply enough rubber to it. I believe Georg Sprav, I guess that's his name. He's on the Slingshot channel. I actually subscribe to him. He makes a lot of crazy ass slingshots. That's 5. I prefer 6 on my rating. But anyway, he makes a lot of crazy ass slingshots. I actually believe he made a pump action slingshot. So I guess you guys should go to him if you guys want to see some crazy slingshots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now this is the part where you tie the slingshot onto the braid, the important part. This part, the stretchy part, onto the fork. Now you have to before you make the other braids. Otherwise, this braid could come undone, and you're gonna be working on it all over again. And I hate that when you have to work on something and start it all over. It sucks. So now what you're gonna do is, I prefer other rubber bands, like smaller rubber bands, to tie it all together. So what I use is this is just a bag I got at some cheap 99-cent store. It's basically assorted rubber bands. And where did I put my knife? I hate it when shit like this happens in my videos. Alright, now I'm just gonna, because I'm a lazy fuck. I don't want to waste all that time tearing them apart. So I just take a shit ton of these and just like, you can use more than one to tie on just one braid so that you have, enough strength to hold it on. And what I like about these is that they're thin. So like, you can just, you don't have to cut it because it's like double banded, so it's thicker, so you can just wrap it around. Alright, now here's what I'm going to do. Oh shit. Now, just loop this one through like you would the rest. And now you can use this to tie it on. Now, you're probably not going to see this, but you're definitely not going to see this. But I'm going to use more than one because I don't want this to snap on me. Now, when you tie it on like regularly, you gotta loop it through here. So like loop the loops that you have now through this braid, the end braid. And I'm not very dexterous to my fingers. My hands are very numb. So yeah, go like that and then tie it around again so it's like a double knot on both sides. So it holds on better. So basically you're doubling the knots that are on it. So it becomes like a thicker band of rubber holding it. And you repeat this process several times. I'm not going to finish the slingshot in this video because you guys already know. I just want to show you guys how to make the braid. And I'm probably going to show you like what I mean, like just add more rubber bands to this one little knot so that all of them together hold it. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the finished product in my next video, so you know what your slingshot should look like and what it should be doing. And I'll also show you what kind of rocks, like what size rocks for a slingshot like this with 4 bands should be shooting. You know, what kind of rocks are best, what kind of rocks are most aerodynamic, and shit like that. So just I'll see you next